Paid curriculums. I highly suggest getting curriculums on specific subjects. I don't recommend all-in-one curriculums, personally. No one is an expert in everything. For example, for math, I got a specific curriculum from someone with both a math degree and an elementary teaching certificate from Harvard, with kids of her own and a track record. That sounds like a qualified person to me. And this book is called Preschool Math at Home by Kate Snow. It has been really helpful for us. She recommends starting at 4 actually, but I try to adapt the activities to my 3-year-old son, and I'm so surprised he actually understands the concept of adding at this age. What's 1 plus 1?
2.
Show me how you did it.
1, 2.
Okay, show me 2 plus 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good. 3 plus 2.
3 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, thank you. For literacy, I got a program that also has a track record. It's called Children Learning Reading, and I bought Bob books from Scholastic. These are amazing early reader books. The library also has many early reader books too that are worth borrowing. I made sure to read to my son daily, of course, as well, because that is also very important. I am always at the library borrowing books. I am a professional library borrower. For other subjects, I got specific books on science from actual scientists and arts and crafts books from actual artists and so on. But for science and art, for some reason, I had better luck finding activity ideas on YouTube. To teach French, I couldn't find a curriculum online for toddlers, so I hired a native-speaking professional teacher online to just chat with my son. I mean, I speak to my son too, but I am not a native level speaker. So it's pricey and effective, but that alone isn't enough. You have to do a lot of support work for it to be super effective. The most important thing is to create an immersive environment so your kid picks up French the same way they learned English. Now, there are a lot of techniques you can do for that, such as reading books in French, singing songs. There's just so much to say about this subject alone, and I have a video just about that, and I'll put a link in the description below. But I also want to mention, if you are interested in creating an immersive environment in French, I recommend this coloring book, Salut Squares. It literally has so many phrases you could say to your kids while they color, and you can sound like an authentic French parent. There is even a handy QR code on each page so you can get the pronunciation right. It's super affordable, and I'll put the Amazon link below. This coloring book was actually made by me, a parent with a genuine interest in having their kids speak French. There's even one in Spanish called Hola Octagons. Workbooks can be really helpful. And yes, I casually also use a variety of workbooks we find at the discount stores. Also, apps can be good for reinforcing what you teach and introducing new topics. I really like the ABC Mouse app and Edoki Academy. There are many good apps out there. For the Edoki Academy app, I made the settings in French to further immersion. So he is doing the activities in French, not just like learning nouns. There are so many curriculums out there, many of which are religious, and I'm not. So I encourage you to do your research. You can look at Amazon reviews. You can join homeschooling groups on Facebook and search for past posts about curriculum recommendations. Be careful about posting in these groups though. I recommend looking for past posts rather than taking the time to write a post, because it can easily get catty and you can't afford to waste time away from your kids justifying yourself to people on the internet. There are especially a lot of just let them play police there anytime you mention you want to teach your kids something, especially for a 3-year-old. And of course, play is good for kids. I think it's okay to gently encourage a 3-year-old for 20 minutes a day, a few times a week, to learn something. And I definitely think it is not harmful to have play themes so they can have exposure to different ideas and learn like animals, cultures, history, and so on. Then the play police would say, hey, they need to just be alone and not be distracted so they can use their imaginations. Don't worry, like 90% of the day, the kids are wandering around the house alone because I am cooking and cleaning. I just don't think it's harmful to give them an enriching experience an hour a day or so when I get to play with them. I just don't know why these moms get so angry if you mention you want to do something for your kids or teach them something. But if you say you want to leave them in a preschool all day with a nanny at night, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, they would never judge you for overwhelming your kids in that situation. So that's kind of odd to me. And they don't want to be judged when they want to do their extreme unschooling, but they feel like they can judge everyone else's parenting. Maybe there's something psychologically going on about that, and I can make a YouTube video about it too. But anyway, I hope that this is helpful for you. And if you have any paid curriculums that you would like to recommend for a 3-year-old, please let me know in the comments below.